Hello, I'm Nobby Clark. Welcome to my shop. Occasionally it's necessary to cross drill a piece of work mounted in a lathe chuck. Obviously you don't want to remove the work from the lathe chuck because it would be almost impossible to get the item back in the chuck in exactly the same position again. An easy way of doing this is to make yourself a cross drilling attachment, something like this. This can be fitted via your tool holder onto the tool post. This will enable you to use the height adjustment device to centre the drill perfectly to the workpiece. You can buy all the components here basically in kit form on eBay. It comes with a block here into which two bearings are pressed. These come with the kit. There's a shaft and a drill chuck. When I bought this one, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, there was a choice of different sizes of drill chuck available. I opted for, I think, the middle version. This has a capacity from 1.5 to 10mm drills. I didn't want one with a drill chuck which was too large, because this will obviously take up extra space on the lathe itself. When you use the cross slide of the lathe to move the device in and out, and it's powered, or can be powered, simply by a cordless drill that's attached to the shaft here, locked in place, and you can control it. Cordless drills have obviously a variable speed, which is very handy for this job. The kit also comes with a little cog as well. Obviously the people that want to make this a much more sophisticated device, this cog can be fitted on the shaft and locked in place, and then via a drive belt you could have a motor to operate this. For the occasional use I put this to, I didn't want anything or need anything quite as sophisticated as this. The only parts you need to make really are a plate so that you can attach the bearing block. This is fitted with 4 screws through the back, and a bar attached. This is a 12mm square bar to fit into the tool holder, and just locked in place exactly the same way you lock your lathe tools in place. Because you have a limited amount of space between generally the chuck and workpiece piece and the chuck, what you need to get for yourself are ideally a set of stub drills, because if obviously the larger the diameter of the drill, the longer the drill is going to be, and this makes the operation very difficult. Setting this up for centre height is very easy. You can just, I use a little pointer in the drill chuck here, and then just use the normal method of aligning this generally to a centre in the tailstock. The device works really well. I've had quite a bit of success with this. I know that you're not supposed to use end mills in drill chucks. I know everyone says this is not a good idea at all, but I have on a few occasions needed to mill something that's in the drill chuck as well, side mill, and I have put centre drills in the chuck, and it has worked. Obviously you've got to be sort of very careful and use very small cuts, but this does in fact work very well indeed. So not necessarily recommended, but to get you out of a spot, very good options available there. It's not very expensive to set this up, but I did look on eBay recently. I think to buy all these parts costs, you know, something in the order of about £20. Generally this is as an import item, but you know, I suppose, you know, it's quite a reasonable cost, and an alternative, quite easy way of doing very easy centre drilling. And I hope the information's of some use to you. It's worth sort of investigating, you know, basically what's available, and making yourself a device up like this. But anyway, thanks very much for joining me again in the workshop, and I hope to have another video available for you very soon. Bye bye for now.